My name's Andrew Caudill, and I'm from Fort Myers, Florida. I've been here since '94, came to go to school. I ended up doing an apprenticeship program in Atlanta for electrical contracting, and I got my electrical contractor's license, and I owned a couple of businesses here in town. One was Albright Electric, which is still in business, and I sold it. So I'm a licensed electrician.
I was in ICU, got a bacteria in my heart, and was there January and February. I died and then got brought back, and I woke up in ICU and had to go through 6 weeks worth of antibiotics, IV antibiotics, oral antibiotics, and I'm still going through getting blood cultures all the time. We stayed at a hotel for a while, but it just got so expensive, it was like wasted money. He had found out about bigger vision and while I was in ICU, and so we came here and stayed, and it's been a lifesaver.
We're fortunate enough to have, through resources through here and the community, we were able to find a room for rent, and we move in on the 2nd of June. So things will get back to normal. But we've had a tumultuous past 6 months, to say the least. But we've just taken things as they've come and dealt with them, and just tried to make the best next right choice. And so things, they work out the way they should. We're very grateful, very humble. I don't know, there's a stipulation with homelessness, where everyone's drunk or mentally ill, and although I have found that there are some cases where that's true, the people that I have come to know and call, that I would call my friends, are mostly people that I met here. It's changed me as a person. We have vowed that through this experience, that no matter what life brings us from here on out, we want to give back, to the community, and to homeless people, in general. We've both agreed that we're gonna volunteer in places like this for the rest of our life because of the experience that we've had here.
We've been able to save money, and kind of put back, kind of stabilize, and not kind of rush into anything, basically. And it's given us shelter, the food. Jason and the guys are great. David, Bobby, all of them, they really try to help and go beyond the power of what's, demanded.
It's been a very humbling experience too, because at first I was, embarrassed or like, what am I doing here? And then especially bringing her here, because it got to a point where we were paying $460 a week to stay at a place, and it was very hard a couple months ago to try to find a place. Most of the places that rent around, in this being a college town, it was August to August were most of the leases, but it's changed my perspective on homelessness in general. It humbled me to no end, but in a good way. And it's made me realize that things happen and you can't always control everything that happens. But bigger vision is basically, like she said, has provided a place for us to sleep at night, whereas we otherwise would not have had a place. We have become more open. We'll talk to anybody. We'll befriend anybody. But that's helped us as people, grow and become better people ourselves, because we've found where in the past we might have been judgmental, or we might have passed judgment on someone just by seeing them, and thinking that they're homeless, or, thinking that they're either on drugs or alcohol or mentally ill. But it's helped me as a person, to be more critical of my own thinking, and not be judgmental of people, and not think that I'm better than anyone else, because I've always had that problem with thinking that I'm, Mr. Licensed Electrician. It's helped us tremendously, and it's made me appreciate things that I think I probably took for granted before, like a shower, being able to wash my clothes. For me, moving forward, and what I want to take out of this is is giving back anywhere I can.
Yeah, and just getting our family back together and moving on with the things that we've lost and, you know, move our life around basically. I mean, everything that we knew before has changed. So everything is starting brand new. And I want to pay rent way ahead of time. And yes, and keep 2 cars at all times.
Yeah.
Those kind of things. For one, not to forget where I've come from, and that there was a time that I was in the situation that these people are. So
Provided the hope, strength,
yes,
and, you know, story for others that might be going through what we went through when we
Yes.
first got here. So.
I guess I'd just say that basically this is just another step in my story, and that things from here can only go up, and to just be patient and take care of the things that are most important right now, and then work toward the goals that we have, and the rest will fall into place, and not try to control things that are out of my control.
I think we were very, very fortunate because there was someone here last night. It was a family that was volunteering their time and their money or resources to feed us, and the time that they took to actually serve us. I don't know what else we would have done other than stay in a tent somewhere. I remember when this place opened, and I never imagined that I would ever be a patron here, but I know that I am basically indebted to this place for what it's done for me, and I know that I'm going to donate my time and resources when able, because it's like she said, it's just something that, you know, if I had the money, I would most certainly donate my money to Bigger Vision, you know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, because I know what it's done for me, you know, and what it's done for her. And all of them have been lifesavers. Yeah.
Yes.
So I'd like to thank them all.
Yes.